What is good, YouTube? Today is January 20th. It's currently 2:15. Market is still open. Happy Penguin Awareness Day. I don't know what that is. Let's get straight into it. Yesterday was MLK Day. I did not trade. Um, in my opinion, not even in my opinion, but we can see that a lot of liquidity was taken out of the market, or not taken out, but was swept, I should say. We had a lot of draws that I had previously marked out, ranging all the way back to December 18, that we finally cleared out. Um, from Friday night to Sunday open, we created a new week opening gap in this range right here that we need to see get filled coming into today. Let me show you. So as you can see, we have this new week opening gap right here that we do need to see get filled. That's what this line is here for, just to demarcate it on my chart without having this big old green box here. But we did leave this new week opening gap here from Sunday, and my thought process before market even opened since last night was, okay, let's come into market open, let's tag our new week opening gap and take out all these draws to the downside. I want all of these draws gone by tomorrow, and as you can see, we did not do that. But here's what we did do coming into market open. We were in a 1 hour gap all of today, if I am correct. Yes, we were. Yeah, so we had this 1 hour gap right here that we created at midnight, and that is a big indication of what market was going to unfold for us. If we came and we inverse this 1 hour gap, but we did tag this new week, it would be a little conflicting, but I would still be leaning short. If we didn't flip this gap, then we can tag it, inverse a bullish gap, and then take our shorts to the downside. But I digress. We created the one hour gap, and market was pretty choppy during the open, during like the first 30 minutes of open. There was also a lot of volume in the market as well, so I went half size setting on all positions because I wasn't trying to risk too heavy. Coming into market though, during market, as I was reacting and watching market, I didn't really like longs, because if we were to go long, I needed us to what happened to my, where's the candle at? If we were to go long from here, or no, I apologize. The reason I took shorts, I should say, was because we failed to not we failed to take out these Asian highs right here. But the reason I took shorts was because we swept out this external liquidity right here. We inversed this 1 minute bullish gap, and I wanted to see us continue to the downside, potentially take out these lows and potentially take out these relative equal lows that we have right here. We also have some relative equal lows right here, and we could potentially take out all of that downside liquidity. But we do see here that did we create a 5 minute gap? I believe we did. No, we did not. No, we did. We did. But we inversed it. Okay, actually, there's two things I want to mention. Actually, because I do remember that we ended up creating a 5 minute bearish gap that we ended up inversing right here. And I really did want to take longs at first, but I was not here. I was in the bathroom. When I came back, I came back at 10:06. Was it 10:06? Where's 10:06? Yes, correct. We inverse this gap right here. We ended up inversing this 5 minute bearish gap. What am I saying? Okay, let me restart. We created this 1 minute bullish gap right here. We had a 5 minute bearish gap that was created at 940, 950 ish, and my thought process was we created that, and we created the 5-minute bearish gap. We came and we re-tagged this 1-minute bullish gap right here. And so what I wanted to see happen was, if we can continue to hold below this 5-minute bearish gap, then I did want to take shorts, but since there was so much volume in the market, I didn't want to front run this gap. But another thing was that I also didn't want to take shorts below this gap, because I felt like that would be you know, we're not in the premium anymore, and this is also a 50 point range, which I don't really like having such a wide stop loss. So I didn't really want to take this. If I was to take shorts from here, I didn't want to potentially take it from down here. And the reason I didn't take longs right here was because I also didn't want to be longing into a 5-minute bearish gap. But we see here that we had the 5-minute bearish gap, we inversed the gap, and we ended up tagging back into it, which I could have taken a long. Yes, 1006 right here. We ended up tagging back into it, and we tagged the bullish fair value gap, and I wanted to take longs off of that, potentially this, you know, after we come in and we inverse this 5-minute bearish gap, we retag this 1-minute bullish gap. You know, you can take longs with a 25-point stop to these external highs that we have right here for 50 points, and that would have been the trade of the day for me. But I was once again in the bathroom. Once I came back though, we swept up this external high, the swing high that we have right here. We inversed this bullish gap that we have right here, and I took shorts. But I wanted to target once again these relative equal lows that we have all the way down here. But I also know that this 1-minute bullish gap would be a hindrance, and so would this one. So once I saw that price didn't want to flip it, I closed out my trade for 50 points. Once again, I went half size, and I had a 40-point stop, so it's almost a 1-to-1. Once I saw that we didn't flip this gap, I closed out. But I also wanted to take longs right after we didn't flip it, due to the fact that you know, we're coming out of a 1-minute bullish gap. We also were going to end up inversing this 1-minute bearish gap that we ended up creating right here. As we can see, we ended up inversing it. But when I went to take it, price was moving too quickly, and we see that price came back into it. We did end up taking out this swing high that we left right here, and then market was pretty choppy, and I just didn't want to get involved with whatever was left. We did end up selling off though. Once I left, I was done for the day, and we ended up selling off, and now we are down about 300 points. Yeah, I wish I could have caught some of that, but I just don't usually trade into PM. That's just not my style. Today we made $1,800 trading our PAs. So glory be to God. I hope everybody caught a dub. Yeah.